So like we have balanced the one in what? Neutral medium. So let's move on to how to balance in acidic medium right now. So when you are given a question like this, when you are to balance the redox reaction in acidic medium, the first thing I would like to tell you first is what? The meaning of acidic. When they tell you something is in form of acidic, you must be able to know that this acidic means what? Presence of what? Hydrogen ion, proton. That's the meaning of what? Acidic. So this is what will be what applying here. Just listen and follow the way I will be balancing the redox reaction. Like we balance the neutral one. Make sure you identify the what? Half cathodic reaction and what? Half anodic reaction. Take for example, we have Fe2 plus here going to what? Fe3 plus. The same thing here. Fe3 plus. This is what? Increasing oxidation number. This is what? Oxidation. Likewise, this one, the second one, MnO minus 4, going to what? Mn2 plus. This is what? Reduction, without even thinking twice. Once the first one is oxidation, the second one must be what? Reduction. So the first thing you must take note, you must observe in the second one, as you can see oxygen atom at the what? At the reactant side. Can you see oxygen atom at the product side? No. This is how to balance. Just follow. Let's balance the one first. Oxidation. We have Fe2 plus going to what? Fe3 plus. Like I said, the first thing you have to do is to what? Balance the numbers of atoms. We have one atom of iron here. We also have one atoms, which means in terms of atom it is already balanced. But in terms of charge, we have plus 2 here. We have what? Plus 3 here. Are they equal? No, they are not equal. In which what? You have to add electron to the side in which is having the higher figure. In between 2 and 3, which one is 3? 3 is higher than 2. What can you add to 3 that will give you 2? Which means what? Minus 1. Which means you have to add what? Just only 1 electron. Are you getting now? If you now want to cross-check this equation now, this equation is balanced. We have Fe2 plus. In terms of atom, we all know it's balanced. But in terms of charge, we have plus 2. This one is what? Plus 3. This one is 1 times minus 1 plus minus 1. This will give us what? Plus 2 plus 2. Which means what? This equation is what? Balanced. But coming to this now, this reduction one, MnO minus 4 going to what? Mn2 plus. The first thing, like I said, the first thing you have to do is to what? Balancing the numbers of atoms. But you can see 2 atoms of different elements at the reactant side, but just only 1 atoms at the product side. What you have to do is to what? Add water, H2O, to the side in which what is lacking oxygen. Take for example, this one is having oxygen, this one is what? Lacking oxygen. You have to write it like this: MnO minus 4 going to what? Mn2 plus what? H2O. Like I said, add water to the side in which what is lacking, or there is what? Inadequate water, inadequate oxygen. There's no oxygen at all in this reactant side. That's why I'm adding water here. But at the other side, can you see hydrogen? No. What we have to, once they tell you is what? In acidic medium. Now don't add hydrogen, add proton. Right now, if you are looking at it, at the reactant side, you can see manganese, oxygen, and hydrogen. Also at the product side, you can see what? Manganese, hydrogen, and oxygen, which means what? In terms of numbers of elements, we have 3 elements at the reactant side, we have 3 elements at the what? Product side. But let us balance the elements in terms of atoms. We have 1 manganese here, we also have 1. We have 4 atoms of oxygen here. How many do you have here? 1. Just write 4 to make it what? 4. How many atoms of hydrogen do we have here? We have what? Just only 1. We have 8 here. Just make it 8. So in terms of atoms, this equation is balanced. Let's check it. We have 1 manganese, 1. Oxygen is 4. Hydrogen is 8 here. 4 times 2 is 8, which means it's balanced. Let's come to what? Charge. We have this minus 1 plus 8, giving us what? Plus 2 plus 0. I've told you any element, it might not be element. Any substance that is not carrying charge have what? 0 oxidation state. So this one will give us what? Plus 7 going to what? Plus 2. Which side is having higher figure? This side is leading the other side with 5, which means we have to add 5 to this side. So if you want to write it now, it will be what? Mn O minus 4 plus 8H plus 5E minus going to what? Mn2 plus 4H2O. So let's check maybe this equation is balanced now or not. We have one manganese, we have one. We have 4 atoms of oxygen, we have 4. We have 8 atoms of hydrogen, we also have 8 here, which means it is balanced in terms of atom. Let's check charge. Minus 1 plus 8 minus 5. This one is all plus 2. This minus 1 plus 8 give us what? Plus 7. Plus 7 minus 5 give us what? Plus 2 plus 2, which means it is balanced. Now look at the next step. The next step for you is to what? The coefficient of electron. You know let's call this one equation 1, equation 2. The coefficient of electron in equation 1 is what? 1. The coefficient of electron in equation 2 is what? 5. Like I told you, let's do it what? The way we are solving simultaneous equation. This will now be what? Multiplied by 1, multiplied by what? 5. Because we are multiplying this one by 5 because it's having the coefficient of electron here is what? 5. We are multiplying this one by 1 because what? The coefficient of electron here is what? 1. So the equation will now turn to 5Fe2 plus going to what? 5Fe3 plus going to what? Plus 5E minus. This one we also multiply it by 1 to give us what? Mn O minus 4 plus 8H plus 5E minus going to what? Mn2 plus H2O. The equation will now turn to this. Then what you can see, if you combine the two equations together, like this one, it will now give what? 5Fe2 plus Mn O minus 4 plus 8H plus 5E minus going to, I've written every element that every constant that is in the reactant side plus Fe3 plus 5E minus plus Mn2 plus H2O. What can you see at the reactant side, and you can also see at the product side? This electron. Cancel this electron and let us write out the rest. 5E2 plus Mn minus O minus 4 plus 8H plus going to what? 5Fe3 plus Mn2 plus H2O. This is the balance. Fe. This is the balance. It should be Fe. This is the balance. Let's check if it is balanced or not. We have 5 atoms of iron here. 5 atoms of iron. We also have 5. Manganese, we have just only 1 atom. We have 1 atom here. Oxygen, we have 4. Oxygen, we have 4 here. This should be 4. This should be 4. From here, let's come back from here. Mn2 plus 4. You know we are multiplying this one plus 4 H2O. This one is supposed to be 4 also. So it should be what? 4 atoms of oxygen, also 4 atoms of oxygen. Then hydrogen now. 8 atoms of hydrogen. This 4 times 2 should be what? 8. So this, in terms of atom, this is balanced. Let's check the charge. This one is what? 15, 10. 5 times 2, 10. Plus 1 times minus 1, minus 1. Plus 8 times 1, 8. Going to what? 15. 5 times 3, 15. 1 times 2 plus 2. This will give us what? This is 10 minus 1, 9. 9 plus 8, 17. Also the same thing. This 15 plus 2, 17. In this case, this Redox equation is what? Is balanced. The balance, let me write it out clearly. The balance Redox, the balance equation will now be what? F5Fe2 plus Mn O minus 4 plus 8H plus going to what? 5Fe3 plus Mn2 2 plus 4H2O. This is balance equation. Thank you. The next one we'll be moving on is what? In the what? The alkaline medium. We have done the one for what? Neutral, and this is the acidic medium. It's very simple. Just follow the procedure. The first thing you have to know is what? Write out the what? The oxidation, the side that is what? Oxidizing, the side that is what? Reducing. Write it out, then balance it in terms of atom. After atoms, balance it in terms of what? Electron. Then move on to the next one. The one at the one that is reduced. You can see we have oxygen atom at the right-hand side. We don't have oxygen atom at the front. So that's why I'm adding water here. Then after adding water, you notice this side is not having hydrogen. Instead of adding hydrogen, come and add what? H plus, because it is what? Acidic medium. And I've told you, whenever you see H plus, means what? Acidic medium. Thank you. So get ready to watch the next one, which is what? The alkaline medium.